Hello everybody, it's Rich here. Now everybody's doing this thread, showing the 10 records that make me look the coolest. I'm going to show the 10 records that make me look the geekiest. And in the name of transparency, I am currently wearing Obsession. And I did steal this idea from the Garage Geek. Now the record that makes me look the 10th geekiest, or the least geekiest of all these, would be the Beatles' second album. This is probably the most played album in the last month or so for me. It's pretty geeky in itself, but yeah, I fell in love with this album. Now, the one that makes me look a little more geeky, or the 9th geekiest, is Something New by the Beatles. Their third album, U.S. album, Capitol album. And it's got a song, I Want to Hold Your Hand, sung in Germany. That's pretty geeky. The 8th geekiest would be Beatles 4, and this is their 4th Capitol album. And it's got Dizzy Miss Lizzy on it, the one that ruined the UK album Help. The one that makes me 7th most geekiest, Beatles 65. Now this is out of the early albums, this one was always my favorite of the US. Especially side 1 with No Reply, I'm a Loser, Babies in Black, and Rock and Roll Music. Those 4 songs, they kick a punch. And Jason Skids, he's capping on the Beatles, you know. And I would say that No Reply, or I'm a Loser, he could stick that into one of his DJ sets of punk, and it would fit in Baby, or even Babies in Black. One of those 3 songs. Now, the record that makes me the 6th geekiest, or a little more geeky than that one, is this Introducing the Beatles. And the reason that this one is on the list, because it's not even official. This is a bootleg. Okay, now we're in the top 5. Number 5, the 5th geekiest, is this Beatles Live at Hollywood Bowl. Now, Bobby Gass recently was telling me that this is probably the worst live album ever, and I disagree. The screaming is loud, but you still can hear the music. And yeah, I dig it. Now the one that makes me the 4th geekiest, or geekier still, is this Beatles number 5, a Japanese import. How geeky can that be, you know? Now the one that makes me 3rd geekiest is this Beatles Help. And it's a mo-fi. If that isn't geeky enough, it's an opened mo-fi. Now that's pretty geeky, man. It's gonna be hard to top that. But 2 of them do. And this is Let It Be Naked. Now, the reason this is makes me 2nd geekiest, is because it's also sealed. And I already have an original of this, so I didn't really need this, but I bought it and I didn't open it. So that's pretty geeky. But the album, the number 1 album, the one that makes me the geekiest, is Main Chorus by the Bee Gees. Men with Very High Voices. Now, I did a lot of research making this video, thinking and this and that. But you'll notice I didn't get past the bees in my collection. Take care, geeks and gals.